Okay, so hey, welcome to the Shero of the Month interview. And my name is Sharon DeCuir. Pronouns are she, her, and hers. And I'm in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And I was October Shero of the Month. And I have the pleasure to interview our next Shero of the Month, which is for the month of November. And her name is Mrs. Evany Turk. So, Evany, would you please introduce yourself to us?
Hello, my name is Evany Turk. I am honored to be the new Shero of the month. I am currently a PWN board member, and I work in community and have been working in the community for a number of years.
Oh, wow. Okay, Ebony. Well, I'm nice to see you and congratulations on being November's Shero of the Month. So, we're going to start with, can you please tell me, actually, what brought you to PWN?
Someone came to my city to do some education, and I was able to see some women living with HIV that had some spark, that had life, that was living life. So it was great for me to be able to see that, because it let me know that I can live my life.
Okay, and how long have you actually been involved with PWN?
I've been involved with PWN, I want to say since 2014.
Okay, a long time. Wow, nice. Well, Ebony, how has being a part of PWN impacted your life?
Being a part of PWN has impacted my life a lot. Before PWN, I didn't know all the things that are possible were possible. I started doing leadership training with PWN, which supported me and helped me to become a leader. I started doing, of course, policy and advocacy work, learning how to be a local advocate, and a national advocate, um, learning how to advocate for women's issues impacted me tremendously because, of course, those issues are my issues. So it taught me how to advocate for myself. Um, And then I went through PWN's policy fellowship, which helped me learn more about policy, and how to apply it. Um, I got on my first board with PWN, which helped me, learn how to be a board member and what that meant. Um, I've had so many trainings throughout PWN. So PWN has impacted my life a lot. It has taught me a lot. I have grown as a woman. I have grown as an advocate. I have grown as a parent. I have grown as a business person because of PWN and all of the things I learned is why I started my own consulting company, and I'm now able to help agencies and health departments around the United States with different things because of a lot of the stuff that I learned at PWN. Which now I'm able to economically, I am better off than I have ever been. So PWN has impacted me tremendously throughout my life since it has been in my life.
Amazing. So, what project or campaigns have you been working on, and what inspires you to continue pushing forward?
So most recently, this I started a project with lifetime survivors, young lifetime survivors, where I am supporting them in a new health education project so they can, as adults, learn about policies in the United States. It's very exciting. We kicked it off. We had 10 young ladies and everybody's excited for the next meeting. So I'm excited about that and that's happening. What inspires me to keep going is just knowing that because of someone um like me before giving me the education, I am who I am now. So I want to keep going so I could potentially impact someone's life and give somebody some education, give somebody some information that can change their lives. I also want to keep going because I got to support my sisters. Like, we're all still fighting, we're all still out here advocating, because there's always something that they don't want us to have, that there's always something that we need. So, and I believe the way we change for the better and help ourselves is by staying in community. So being connected and staying in community is what keeps me going.
Awesome. So, my next question for you is, in what ways do you find joy doing this work? And also, why is joy and healing important for women and trans folks living with HIV?
I think that hearing someone say, thank you for thank you for connecting me to some medicine that I didn't have. Thank you for helping me get this appointment. Or thank you for supporting me in how to ask that question. Thank you for telling me your story. It inspires me to keep moving on. Knowing that I'm impacting people and knowing that the work that I do helps somebody is definitely what keeps me going and keeps me and gives me joy. The education session I did this weekend, I coordinated the bigger picture. I had a young lifetime survivor coordinate the details and I helped her. And because it turned out so well, she was so excited to have stretched in her leadership. She said there's something, she told me at the end, she said, you always see something in me that I don't see in myself. And I never thought I would be able to put together something like that. But with your help, I was able to. And you inspired me to do more. That's what brings me joy. When I can support other women in growing, stretching, learning more, and just bringing them joy, because she had so much joy. It brought me joy. And it's not a lot of things that bring me to tears. But that brought me to tears because it was somebody who had no thought of doing this, but because she wanted to get together with her peer group and learn something, she was willing to take the chance. So seeing them have joy together, seeing them learning and growing together, definitely brought me joy. And again, community brings me joy. I wouldn't be able to do any of the things that I do without community, and that is everybody in community. Um, because people who, when I'm not in a space, people put my name in spaces. When I need support and I put a call out for support, community always answers. Community brings me joy. It brings me joy when we're able to support and help one another. Um, like seriously, that brings me a lot of joy. I think joy is important because we don't get it so often. We are always out here struggling. We are always out here fighting. We are always out here trying to make our presence known, important, and relevant. And although we all know that we are important, we are relevant, we deserve human rights, right?
Right.
Always out here fighting for our human rights. So I think joy is important because in the midst of all that fighting, you have to have joy. You have to find the joy in the fight. I think that's one of the important ways to keep going, because when you get tired, and every time I get tired, God always sends me something to give me a little bit of joy. And that joy like that young lady telling me, thank you for allowing me to stretch and grow. Um, that gives me more energy to keep doing it because I do so much, and I didn't even really want to do that because I do so much, but I knew they needed it. So that little bitty thank you, and gave me enough joy to energize me more to continue, to do what I'm doing.
Great. So, Evany, okay, this may catch you off guard, but how does it feel to be named PWN's next Shero of the month?
It feels amazing. Recognition, although not needed, always feels good. It feels good when someone honors you, uplifts you, and recognizes you in a public light. So it feels good to be, recognized, uplifted, supported, celebrated. So I'm super grateful for the honor to be the Shero of the month. And I'll share a little secret with you. When I was a staff member at PWN, I was part of the start of Shero of the month. So to now be getting it is amazing.
Amazing and congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, I want to actually congratulate you again, and I want to thank you for joining us within this interview and sharing your story and the work that you do with us and for everybody else. And I want to also like share um the experience have talking to you has given me so much more insight. We talk often, and we do a lot of work together because we are actually coming back to the PWN USA Board of Directors. And I just want to give you my congratulations and tell you I'm so proud of you.
Thank
Um,
you. And that means a whole lot. Because you are one of the sisters that I looked up to. You still look up to and hope to, be continuing to do this important work, as I grow. So I appreciate you as well.
okay, and also do you have any final words you would like to say? Any shout outs or thank yous or anything you want to say to anybody out here listening or gonna hear our interview?
Well, I want to say thank you to community because without community, there's no me. I want to say thank you to the hardest working staff that I know, PWN USA staff, because without them and their support, a lot of what we do wouldn't be possible. But and lastly, I want to say thank you to all my PWN sisters because you're talking about joy. When we get together,
It's
there's
a
nothing
time to
but
be
joy. Yes, yes, yes. So that's all I'll say.
okay. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. Um, And if you want to learn more about our Sheroes of the Month or nominate someone to become a Shero, please visit our website at pwn/usa.org. Thank you and goodbye.
Bye. Thank you.